Greetings and welcome once again to my new calculus channel. So this morning I noticed in my feed that somebody had saved a paper to their library, something called Numbers in Action. And what this is about really is a focus on the access problem, or the otherwise known as the identification problem. And it's a theory that was put forward by some guy, and don't even know if I can pronounce his name properly, but it's called Ben Asarif. So in any case, uh, this article, Numbers in Action, is about 243 pages long, with a bibliography that's probably about, I'd say about 20 pages long. So um, the thing about popular academic belief is that in most cases it's not right. It's either half right, if there is such a thing, or misguided, or just plain wrong. So one of the main requirements for being a Platonic concept is that the concept must possess the attribute of well-formedness. Okay, so set theory itself is a bunch of rot, because a set is not a well-formed object. Okay, so it's not Platonic to begin with. Therefore, the access problem doesn't even really apply to what this person is talking about. So, yes, he says the identification problem ultimately argues that the relation of set theory to rational numbers cannot have an ontologically Platonic nature. That is true, but it's just simply irrelevant because set theory is not a Platonic concept. So uh, Max Jones ends off his diatribe, if I may call it that, by saying, "We believe in numbers because we can see them." Really? We can see numbers? But whether or not they really exist is a whole different question. Well, so that sentence needs correction. First of all, we cannot see numbers because they're abstract objects, and that they really exist is a fact. It's not even a question, it's a fact and can be proven. And so Jones reaches that absurd conclusion, which is unbelievable, because when you tend to read these papers and dissertations by mainstream mathematics academics, they can actually give you a headache because they contain such a lot of garbage. The concepts and the thought paradigms and processes are so totally out of sync with each other. And because they're trying to cram so much of what they've read from their different books into one paper or dissertation, they end up with something that is not only incomprehensible, but really just a load of trash. So we don't see numbers. For example, when we write the number three, we are not seeing a number three. We are seeing something that represents or denotes a measure, okay, that we realize. So, for example, let's get a screen here, Excali draw. No, man, I didn't mean to go there. Okay, how about this? So, when we write the number three, that's not a number, by the way. I mean, I could have written that like that, or like this, or in many other ways. So there's a big difference between denoting the concept and seeing the concept. With abstract objects or abstract concepts, we don't see them. They're usually, in fact, they're always intangible and invisible. You can't see them. And so we create a bridge from the intangible to the physical world in which we live in. And so, for example, we can denote the measure three, by using that symbol, okay? Or we can say little human, flower, and box, okay? And say that denotes 3. So, you know, think about these things next time you come across articles such as the one written by Max Jones, because although it's supposed to be about metaphysics and epistemology and philosophy of mathematics, etc., it's really just a bunch of crap and a total waste of time. I mean, I didn't read the whole thing, obviously. I kind of browsed through it for several reasons. My eyes are not able to read, you know, material that long anymore. And I have to kind of scour from beginning to end, trying to identify uh, paragraphs that are actually pertinent to what the author is trying to say. And could I have missed something? Yes, but I doubt it because I happen to be very smart, so I know what to look for. Most of you would probably not be able to do that, but I am able to do that. And I can tell you that the majority, 99% of all mainstream mathematical papers written or philosophy, are just a bunch of crap. If you're not already a subscriber, please become one and tell your friends about it. And also become a follower in Academia. So you can go over here to Academia, to my profile, and you can see all my articles here at one glance, okay? So lots of articles and just a few videos. But I encourage you to go there and become a follower so that anytime I do upload an article, you'll be the first to read it and know about it. If you're not, so again, if you'd like to donate, I'll place a link in the detail section. And one more thing I'd like to say is that if you have any particular question about calculus, such as, explain to me what is an infinitesimal or what is a derivative or anything like that, feel free to ask that. If I haven't already written uh, something on it or a video, I'll try to produce something that will make it clearer for you to understand. I'm not guaranteeing that I will do these things, but there you have it. In the comment section, please do not leave long rants or comments. If you have a question, don't ask more than one. Keep your ideas and views, limited to one short paragraph, if possible, please, because I can't read a lot of comments and I can't read long comments. I simply don't have good eyes to be able to do that. I'm John Gabriel, and this is a New Calculus channel. Till next time, goodbye.